Every time a customer searches for what you sell, they are walking through a digital front door. If your business isn't showing up at the top of Google, that door is locked, and those customers are walking straight into your competitor's shop. 9 out of 10 consumers rely on search engines to find local businesses. If you aren't visible in those results, you are missing 90% of your potential market. Here is the harsh truth. Claiming your Google business profile and filling out your hours is only the first step. A static profile sits in the background, completely ignored by the system. The vast majority of clicks go to one specific place, the local pack. Those are the top 3 map results you see before you even scroll down to the normal website links. That is the only digital real estate that reliably drives revenue. If you aren't actively engineering your profile to beat Google's sorting system, you are essentially invisible to your own local market. Google's ranking is an objective math equation built on 3 pillars: relevance, distance, and prominence. The first 2 are your baseline requirements. Relevance matches your categories to the user's search, and distance is your physical proximity. Most businesses establish these easily. Prominence is Google's measure of authority and trust, and the hardest pillar to build. Earning it requires a grueling grind of manual profile updates, chasing customer reviews, and analyzing ranking data. How does a time-poor business owner hack this algorithm? You don't have the hours to do the manual labor yourself, and hiring an expensive marketing agency drains your margins. Winning the local pack requires a system that automates your visibility, reputation, and performance data. To start ranking, you have to establish a pattern of consistent profile activity. This matrix breaks down the manual effort required. To maintain local visibility by hand, you have to meticulously optimize your categories, update your service lists, and publish fresh posts every single week. The outcome of that effort is straightforward. It pushes your business into the top 3 local pack for your geographic area. The manual path requires constant weekly maintenance. The moment you get busy and stop posting updates, Google demotes your profile in favor of an active competitor. Leveraging a tool like RankTitan solves this by ensuring consistent activity without draining your weekly schedule. Consistent visibility requires a machine-like cadence. Humans inevitably fail to maintain that cadence when they are busy running an actual business. Your reputation provides the evidence Google needs to trust your business. The manual input for this requires asking every customer for a review, sending follow-up links, monitoring your profile daily, and professionally replying to every single comment within 24 hours. This effort yields a 4.7-star rating and high review velocity, which increases your call conversions. Relying on human memory creates friction. When your staff forgets to ask for feedback, your review velocity stalls and your rankings plateau. An AI-driven pipeline automates the entire process. It captures positive feedback on autopilot and redirects negative experiences to a private inbox for you to resolve. Without an automated pipeline, your reputation growth will always be limited by your own personal bandwidth. You also need a way to measure your actual performance in the field. The exhausting manual reality of this involves physically searching your own keywords from different IP addresses, or cross-referencing basic Google Analytics to guess where you stand in the market. This visual represents the true metric of success, the GeoGrid. It maps exactly which neighborhoods you dominate in green and which ones your competitors own in yellow and red. Attempting to aggregate this hyper-local data by hand leads directly to analysis paralysis. An automated insight dashboard translates these complex metrics into immediate, actionable steps. Raw data is completely useless unless it is immediately translated into a deployable, step-by-step growth strategy that you can execute today. This chart maps the trade-off between manual labor and technological leverage. With zero budget and free time, manual optimization works, but keeps you trapped as a technician. Time-poor owners needing to scale and outrank competitors require leverage. Choosing automation shifts you from working in the weeds of the algorithm to working on the growth of your enterprise. You simply cannot scale a growing business if you are constantly acting as your own manual data entry clerk. To win the Google Local Pack, you must automate your visibility, your reputation, and your insights. Rank smarter with RankTitan.ai. Get started now or book a demo. True leverage is buying back your precious time while your local digital footprint expands effortlessly on complete autopilot.